I got called we had an off day in Omaha a couple days ago, and I got called me and my wife actually just sat down for dinner, and I got the call from Poli, and it was complete shock. I couldn't believe it. My wife couldn't believe it. She got out of her chair, came over, gave me a hug, and almost started crying. And then we actually canceled our order and ended up just getting out of there and going back to the hotel and telling my brother and my family and stuff like that. It was my first big league camp, so I didn't really know what to expect much. But it was a good experience, good learning experience. I didn't go up there and dominate by any means or anything like that. So it was good to see what I needed to work on and little things I could do better in order to get up here.
Were you? What was your reaction just to the start of the team, and did you think you might get the call as soon as you did?
No, I never even crossed my mind. I wasn't really worried about it. I was preparing for my next start in AAA, to be honest, and that would have been today. So it never really crossed my mind.
Up in spring training to the minors, was anything said to you like, sit tight or anything giving you a kind of, or what was the last thing, I guess, I don't know, that they told you before you?
Not really. They just said, good job, and we're going to send you down and get your innings up and start getting you to face more batters because they were running out of innings up there, and basically just build me up for the start of the season.
Your first start in Omaha, how did it go?
It went good. 6.1 innings. I had gave up 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, 2 runs, so it went pretty well.
You've been almost exclusively a starter, but I'm assuming you're going to pitch in relief here. How much of an adjustment is that?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, like you said, I made a lot of starts. I haven't really come out of the bullpen too much, but I did in spring training a little bit, so at least I'm not totally new to it. So all it comes down to is getting out there and getting guys out.
Well, we needed an arm, and we needed a rostered arm. And Jake was throwing the ball really, really well down there. But even though it was one start, we liked his stuff. We liked the year that he had last year. He did a tremendous job for us, our organization last year. His first start was against Colorado Springs, which coincidentally my son's the third base coach. And, I called him after the game and asked him how Jake did, and he said, man, he looked really, really good. So, we got reports from all angles.